I know there may be some people out there just as skeptical as I was when I first decided to take my ancestry, the DNA, to see what my ancestry is. And it was my daughter that convinced me to do it. And I'm so glad I did. And the skepticism is out the window. When I tell you this thing was so accurate, and I think it's worth knowing where you come from and just who you are, because a lot of times our people really don't know our backgrounds, know what culture we belong to, and it's kind of like a borrowed type of culture that we have. And so just to know where we come from so we could do some research on it and just have a general idea and not feel like an orphan here in this country. But anyway, it was the best decision for me. I'm not saying that it's for everyone, but it is a great decision that I made, and I thank my daughters for sharing this with me and encouraged me to do it. And like I said, we brought a lot of family members together, and what I was talking about, the plot twist that I was talking about in the last video, wasn't anything bad. It was more just seeing some of the things that were popping up on my results. And a lot of times, as of certain people have been told, you're Cherokee, that your Blackfoot, your black toe, stub toe, all kind of stuff. They just want to say we're a lot of things, and it could be true. But on this test, and what I've seen, a lot of people that have said that they are sadly mistaken, and it's kind of heartbreaking to see that they're disappointed and they're like, oh, this is no good. But they see all these people that they're comparing you to have basically the same bloodline or DNA that you have, or the regions that you're from. But there are other ethnicities that will pop up on there, but it was just interesting to see a lot of them pop up on there. It's first, second, and third cousins, and these are people I don't know, and I'm like, who are they? How are we related? And I would like to reach out to them, but sometimes there are certain things that could be uncovered when you do find out about where you come from, and it's not sometimes good for some people. So I try not to reach out to certain people, but there are some people I would love to reach out to see if they knew. Some of them were people I actually went to school with, sat in the same class with, and I did not know that we were related. Not one inkling of knowing that we were related. And not just fifth or sixth cousin, we're second and third cousin. Do you know how close that is? That's almost like our parents are first cousins. How's that possible? And I don't know you. And we're from the same town. We sat in the same classroom right next to each other. And so, sat beside you, you're a good friend of mine. And it's just so interesting to know that you're my cousin. So I may just reach out.